talk about bringing the battle to them. 2B.
Contact command. Request assistance.
No. It doesn't look like that's going to be necessary.
Oh, great.
I don't imagine that this is going to end well. The black box. It's ready.
Right.
Requesting destruction of enemy hostiles via black box reaction.
Request accepted.
2B. It was an honor to fight with you. Truly.
The honor was mine.
Four years. Literally 4 years since this game has released. How come I have never played this game before? The only thing I knew about this game was cosplays of 2B, and that was about it. That's all I've noticed about this game. And I thought it was this anime I've never heard before, or something of that nature. Because simply put, you see a lot of these cosplays, okay, it must be an anime or something. But I saw this on the PlayStation Store on sale, and I watched one trailer of playing for Nier Automata, and well, I was piqued and I was interested. I was interested. So this is what I jumped into the game. So we're gonna jump right ahead into the gameplay side, because this is a video game and gameplay is what matters, not the most, but it's a big chunk of it. So this game is a action RPG where you level up your characters the more you play, and you get stronger, or the enemies are stronger than you depending on what your level is. Now the combat in general has more hack and slash mechanics as well. It's preferably when you play as 2B and A2, their combat styles are almost identical, minus a few differences. But as well, there is an incorporation of hacking in regards to 9S's combat. And the hacking, he's a more of a scout character where combat isn't really his favor. This game also jumps from different perspectives. When I mean like different perspectives, it's sort of like this. One is 2D, where it's a traditional, side horizontal gameplay, and then you have one where it's like top down. Like that's the best I could describe it. Like you could observe them from the top. And I will have to say I've had issues with this time during the game, because sometimes I couldn't just see, and there was just moments where I was just getting attacked endlessly this game. But in terms of the combat, like I said, when you're playing A2 and 2B, this hack and slash combat is very fluid, and it's very easy to get into, and it's really fun and addicting how good you could have the combat be in your favor. But with 9S's combat, it's more about timing and using the hacking to your advantage. Like, say, for instance, you hack a certain robot, and once you complete that hack, it's sort of like this asteroid, arcadey type shooter type of deal where you shoot these blocks, circles, and squares and of that nature. And once you do that, the enemies explode, and that AoE damage is perfect for taking out hordes of enemies, especially if you get good with the hacking. This is really good for playing as 9S. Yeah, and like I said, it's a bit of a learning curve with the combat, but once you get into it, it is so rewarding and so fun to play. Like I think the last hack and slash type of game I've played was God of War 3, I think. And man, it brings back memories. I just love this style of combat in games. Honestly, wish it was more games like this, but yeah. And there was this YouTube video that I did watch, and oh my god, dudes go crazy with the combos. They were doing things that I didn't think was possible. And it makes me want to jump into this game and play it again and try and learn the combat a bit more. It's honestly crazy. So we're jumping from the gameplay. We're going to move on over into the OST. And let me tell you guys, the OST in this game is, whew, just listen to it for yourself.
Data on the local terrain. Understood.
This OST is possibly one of the best I have played in a really, not a long time, because, you know, OSTs make or break the game. If your game has bad music, you already taken off a couple points at that minute. The OST in this game is just beautiful, and at times it's made me cry, at times it has hyped me up, and at times it just made me feel like I was playing like this cyberpunkish futurist type of game. I don't want to ever mention those words again. Yeah, OST is top tier in this game. Top tier. So, moving on from the OST, we're going to be jumping into the story. Now, there's nothing really spoilerish in this game. Even though this game is 4 years old, there's still lots of people who probably has never even touched this game or never even played it in the slightest. So, I'm going to talk about the story a little bit. Now, me coming from this, just seeing like the first few, just one gameplay trailer, just one trailer, and the character models of 2B and A2, I didn't really pay much attention to 9S. I like 9S as a character, but initial impressions, the only two characters I noticed was A2 and 2B, and the only reason because of that, because they're attractive female characters. And don't let the attractiveness in this game fool you, because that's what I just thought this game was about. Just attractive female android chicks in hack and slash mechanics. That's literally what I thought this game was about. Don't let that fool you, because this story, in the first like 15 hours, it is a very satisfying, like, you know, traditional protagonist beats the antagonist and has a happy ending, you know, both characters survive type deal. But once you hit that point, and anybody who's played this game know what I'm talking about, you hit that point and it's just like, it's very dark, gritty. The story almost takes like a complete 180, and you're hit with so many emotions, twists and turns, and I didn't even expect it. And at the end of my 32 hours of playing this game, I was literally in an existential crisis, constantly questioning myself and why I do things. And honestly, it was something that I never thought I would experience in a video game, and I really, really long time. And I don't think any other video game has made me question this besides maybe Last of Us 1, I think. I think it was Last of Us 1. And that was like 5 years ago since I've played that game. So this game, this story, it's, you know, don't expect metacore with this story. This story is very, very good and very, very human and very just emotional. I will say that. So, well, I would like to leave my final thoughts on the game. This isn't just a game, in my opinion. It's an experience. Like I said, it makes you question yourself. And henceforth, if game makes you question yourself, it is honestly a masterpiece. Like, this is the masterpiece I've never played. 4 years, I have never heard of this gem. This game is a true gem in the gaming industry, I feel. And this game throws so many different subjects at you, like grief, heck, even suicide in this game. It's deep, and I didn't even expect that. I just expected to have some fun gameplay with some... It's unexpected. And I never played the original Nier game. I actually remember, like, seeing it in stores, like, a while ago. So I've never played the original Nier game, but I am planning on playing the Nier Replicant remake, whatever it is, in April. So because I want to see more of this franchise. I want to see, you know, more, because I never knew about this game, like I said. And once I saw it on sale and I watched that trailer, it's a masterpiece. And if you haven't played this game, you know, I wish I could have played this game when it first came out. I wish I could, because, man, it's just so good, dude. Like, you're gonna have to take my word for it. If you've been sleeping on this game and you have not played it, please play it, because it's really good, man. It's opened up everything for myself. So, in conclusion, I am going to give this game actually a 10 out of 10. Not because it is a perfect game, because like I said, it was sometimes where the camera in this game, from the top-down footage, it bothered me so much that I literally died multiple times trying to do it. And sometimes this game would just freeze on me. I don't know, maybe if that was an issue with the PlayStation 5, but, you know, the game is pretty good, like, you know, technical wise. So, and it's a very beautiful game. You know, it may not be the best graphically intensive game, but it is a very beautiful game with beautiful character models, excellent characters, very deep characters, actually, especially if you like go and rewatch certain scenes and see how certain characters act, and you're just like, wow, I didn't even notice that before. So be on the lookout for that. And the story is just so beautiful, twists and turns, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but at the end of this game, it made me cry, and you'll know what I mean when you finish it. And it's very, honestly, I feel this game has a very satisfying ending, in my personal opinion. So, Nier, if you haven't played it, try and play this game. You know, it's so fun. You know, I was in a rut playing video games for a good 2 months, especially after Cyberpunk came out. I honestly felt like games have kind of, I don't know, disappointed me more than usual, and I will have a video on this topic down the line. But if you guys are new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video if you agreed on anything I made about this video, and also I do stream on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, so be on the lookout for that, where I stream either single player games or some Call of Duty, whatever, you know, just trying to have a chill time playing video games. Anyway, if you guys like this video, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and peace.